Okay, welcome. Today we are here on F1 25. We are going to jump into the game now, and we are going to start with Breaking Point. We've got a new interesting storyline, and let's see how it goes. So I haven't played F1 in a few years, so I'm going to start with normal, and we'll see how it goes, and we'll adapt from there. So let's go.
Previously in Breaking Point.
You know, the first time you see a car, your car, alongside Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes, that's what it's all about.
Aiden, listen.
Between you and me, I don't think this team is right for me.
Callie Mayer becomes the first woman ever to win the F2 championship.
What about your dad? Has he called to congratulate you yet, Callie?
Nope. Next question.
Okay, that sounds a bit hostile. So I don't really know who these people are, so we'll sort of see how it goes.
Oh, that's not good! Oh no! Devon Butler spins! He's out!
It was his hearing. He'd been keeping it from us.
I'm done, Casper.
I think maybe he'd been trying to keep it from himself. So if Devon, your son, can't drive, how about your daughter?
Callie Mayer becomes the first female driver of the modern era
So Devon and
to
Callie are siblings
participate
then.
in an F1 race. Here she comes! But there's contact between the two Connosport drivers.
Aiden, are you alright? It's just another butler.
The two Connosport teammates not exactly doing each other any favours this afternoon.
What is Aiden playing at?
Okay, so Butler's the
Good for the
sponsor.
team. He just had a bit of an attitude problem.
Enough! It has to stop. Understand?
I must take care of the business, Callie. Who do you think will inherit it after I'm gone?
Well, Devon, obviously. I wanted you to fight for me. He never listened to me. He always listened to you.
You know what it's like to leave all this behind, don't you?
That's
Big
the most
drama,
difficult thing I've ever done.
I didn't choose this, Casper.
I've had an entire season of you whispering in people's ears. I'm asking you to leave the meeting.
You can't be serious.
This is not your team. And after today, it might not even exist.
You coming, Devon?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might actually stay.
You all know what's at stake. If we race as individuals today, the team dies.
I'm sorry if I was ever...
I will forgive you on one condition.
What's that?
You get your share of the points.
Do it.
Aiden's out! I heard.
Sure about this?
Literally getting
Sure
chills.
about
Come on,
everything.
let's go.
Is this a team order?
It's just not going to make up that much ground. It can't be done. Just cruise it in, Cal. Trust me, you watch her go.
And to the checker flag for one final time. That is sub-race from Callie Mayer.
What an incredible performance by her today. Connosport, I'm sure, will be very delighted with that one.
Okay, here we go. So Bahrain, day 3 of this pre-season testing. So fresh off the nail-biting finish to the 2023 campaign, Connosport head into pre-season testing in Bahrain as a clear underdog. However, the team, under new management, has been hard at work looking to prove the doubters wrong. So we're going to get out on the track and we're going to do just that. Look at that car. I'm assuming there's supposed to be no audio here for dramatic effect.
Well, here we are then, the final day of pre-season testing here in Bahrain.
It's been good, hasn't it, so far, Crofty? We've seen all the teams out there putting in the miles.
It seems to be
putting in
like
the
a sort of
laps,
tutorial kind of thing.
Still not knowing who's going to be the team to beat. It looks super competitive as always.
Now, you're not wrong, Ant. Red Bull and Ferrari have looked impressive as expected, but it's Connosport that have really been the talk of the paddock so far this week.
Yeah, we have. Come on, Connosport. Okay, I'm going to just get used to it. I think R2 is going to probably still accelerate, L2 is going to really brake. And we'll just...
Really happy, but let's make this a big, strong finish, yeah? Yeah, copy.
Right, we've gone with a brand new setup on the car here, so just use this lap to get accustomed to the changes, and once you feel like you're happy enough with everything, you can come back to the pits at any time to end the session.
Okay, sounds good.
Great, I'll leave it up to you.
I actually quite like the Bahrain track, but I'm currently not here. This is going to definitely take some getting used to. I might have to put some kind of assist on to start with, just to... I'm also not quite sure I like the haptic feedback on the controller. I find it really hard to decelerate with that. Okay, stay flat out through here. It's taking a lot more of my focus than I thought it would, if I'm honest, but might have to put some assists on or something just to get used to it. But yeah, okay, it's not going too badly. I think we're just nearly through the first lap, so okay. The big dome over there in the back. Onto the pit straight. Okay. We're at lap 138. Okay, so let's see if we can get below
Right,
them.
we'd like you to push it on this next lap, please, mate.
That is below their target time.
Can do.
I'm surprised their target time's so high. I think my issue with this isn't going to necessarily be the actual driving so much. I mean, I'll get used to that quite quickly. It's going to be things like the overtaking and the more technical parts, because I know I'm quite aggressive on the previous games when I did used to play. I mean, that was not so bad, but...
Okay, mate, let's have some feedback on the car, please. How's it feel?
Yep, sure thing. Car's feeling great.
Yeah, I was too busy looking at the bottom corner there. So, how do I do all these things? Okay, so things like fuel mix, front brake drop bias and differentials in there, and then in the R1 menu I can see all the other details. Okay. Maybe I'll look at those more when I'm on the pit straight. The brakes are so sensitive in F1 cars, you never realise it until you drive something like this, and it's sort of almost a simulator.
Fastest lap at the moment, 1 minute 38.9.
Which is mine. Which we're going to be here.
Right, that's excellent stuff, mate. We're seeing really positive data from that run, so just when you're done, bring it back into the pits.
Copy.
There we go, that's how you get the rewind. Okay.
Okay, so you can...
I've already told Casper, let the car run a little wider out of turn 4. You can really extend the track there.
I don't know. We're already pretty close to track limits at that point.
Well, you're leaving time on the table, so just let it run a little wide. It's all good.
But you're not the one behind the wheel, Dev.
We might be pushing our luck with the steward, so we'll have to side with Callie on this one.
Ask Casper, he'll agree with me.
Okay, who's Casper?
Yeah, they're here
Is that
now.
him?
Just give me a second. Devon, just a man. So we look through the data, and if we adjust the ERS harvesting rate, we should see some improvement on those turns.
Told you.
Right, okay, settle down. Got someone who wants to speak to you all. Right, they're listening now. David off.
Good. So, as your new team owner, I thought it only right that I check up on my investments. And I'm glad I did. Casper's just filled me in on the lap times. I just wanted to say, well done. I'm impressed. But Red Bull's numbers are better, so there's still room for improvement.
Well, now we know what we're up against. I'm sure me and
Callie,
Aiden could...
don't have time to chat. All I wanted to say is that I'm expecting great things from our drivers this season. We all are. Just don't let yourselves down.
And no worries, Dad. We're all over it.
Good man. I'll fly out to Bahrain as soon as I can. Ciao.
Well, he's right, you know. With times like these, we could be real contenders this season.
Sounds good. Let's get straight into it. So, Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, several races into the season. So, Chapter 1. Okay, so we're not doing all of the races, that's fine. While still early, Connorsport have had an encouraging start to the season. A series of impressive performances to surprise fans, pundits, and other teams on the grid. Let's get into it.
We had an incredible start to the 24 season. Better than any of us could have imagined.
And do you think any of that was down to Davidoff Butler buying the team?
Undoubtedly. I mean, Davidoff had a way of pushing people's buttons to motivate them, as he would call it. Besides, both his kids were at Connorsport, so if there were any disagreements, which there were, he could be very...
Persuasive. He would always get what he wanted. Why do you think I sold the team to him at the end of 2023?
Fair enough. So that guy's the old owner, right? But he still hangs around a bit.
Hey boss, got a couple of minutes?
Okay, Legacy Media. Davidoff has arranged for a luxury watch brand to run an advertising campaign featuring all of them to promote the new product line. They've been in contact asking about when they can arrange a filming. Pre-scheduled meeting. So... yeah, I think we've got to work on that. They want to get good results. We've got to delay things like that. Push them off until we can get some good results on the track. So, yeah, so we're at Imola. So, oh, we're Casper. Oh, I thought we were driving. Right. Bit of news. Oh. How do I get that?
Davidoff.
Casper, how's everything shaping up?
Pretty good. We're just about to go over the data from FP3. I want to encourage Callie to adjust the brake balance. She's still locking up coming out of turn 7. And as for Aiden,
Good. Casper, listen, we need another strong showing at him.
Of course.
Getting a great result in Ferrari homeland would show that we're serious about making the top 3.
And we are, as you know. We've delivered a good car this year, so don't
But there's always a better car around the corner. Stay hungry, Casper. Also, I understand my old friend Ernst has been in touch about a shoot with some watches.
Oh, Eichenberger. Yeah. But, you know, I can't allow it at this time. I mean, we're under a lot of...
No. Ernst is an old Cambridge chum of mine. It's important to me. It simply must happen. I don't want to go into why this, why that. Just do it.
Okay, I'll get it arranged.
Good man. Thanks.
So why did he even ask me if he's going to force into it?
I've got some other calls to make. Talk later. Keep the pressure on.
Okay, so Devon wants us to call him. And a few bits there. Okay. So suspension and all that. Okay, alright, so... how do I call him? Oh, that's clever. Oh, maybe we'll watch it next time. How am I supposed to call people then? Okay, so... you know, we'll rotate. We'll start with Callie. Okay, so we'll prepare for this chapter. Okay, I don't know how long the chapters are, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so she wants to challenge for those leaders. Let's do it.
What a terrific battle this is. Down the main straight at Imola. Connorsport against Red Bull. Verstappen against Mayer. And there's contact. Into the gravel goes Mayer. Verstappen races on.
It was always going to be close going into that corner. Tough to go around the outside. Verstappen was so hard though, so aggressive, as we often see.
That definitely seems like it should have been penalties.
Everything okay, Callie?
Where was I supposed to go there?
I know. We'll talk about it later. Right now, let's get your head down because it looks like you've escaped unscathed.
Copy, I'm on it.
Load of overs there. Get to 5th before lap 14, what lap am I at? 11. Okay, probably the wrong time to look, but okay. I need to work a lot better at sticking to the racing. That's why I'm not good at that. That was a very poor overtake. It was a bit sloppy, a bit late, and I twitched as he came back over. Probably not the right thing to do there. But we're in 6th, so I don't want us to finish in 3rd, but okay, back marker. Verstappen again. Probably the same corner, it looks like it. I don't know if I have to do things for the DRS. It seems like it turns itself on and off, but I don't actually know if it does. Okay, so you just overtake Verstappen in the next 2 laps. But sensibly. That's the hard part, is doing it sensibly.
Great stuff. It looked like you made easy work of that target.
I definitely didn't,
Try and keep
but
that
hey,
going
we got
right
through.
to the end of the race.
So we're 4.8 behind at Piastri, he's in 3rd. I think Jackson's ahead of us. Are they going to make him let us pass? Okay, we'll take another back marker. God, I'm so twitchy in this. I definitely need to work on the steering. Here we go. Okay.
Okay, roger that. Soft tyres at the next pit stop.
Oh, that's definitely going to have to give the pace back, right?
Position. You're in 4th position.
That's a full race update, not fastest lap so far or any of that information, just that I'm in 4th. Great. Should I have used the rewind now? I don't know. Possibly. They brake really early. I don't know if it's designed that way to make it because it's on easy, maybe. Yeah, it must be just because it's on easy, because that was really early. I think as we go through this, I'll develop, get better, and start turning some difficulties up, like the AI difficulty, because that just seemed too easy there. I assume the aim is for the story mode, you need to complete the bottom challenge, but for the bonus points or whatever it is, it's complete the top one as well. It's supposed to be a bit harder, not do it 3 laps before.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.8 seconds.
Who is it? It's Perez. was definitely too hard back to the right, but it's fine. Right, we're 2 seconds from first. And Charles Leclerc. It's really... I definitely shouldn't restart this on a corner. No, that's okay actually. I didn't go as bad as I thought. Definitely going to need to stop using rewinds as we go through the season. I don't know the track that well. I think that's another problem as well. I should start using the mini-map a bit, maybe not then, but I should start using the mini-map a bit more to start seeing. But there's no way somebody who's driving like I've been should be anywhere near second. Not the cleanest, but not an awful overtake. Let's stay in P1.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
I've got DRS. Yeah, 2 second gap to the car behind, so I've got a bit of room there. It's fine to just set a new fastest lapper. From 5 seconds behind and somehow set a fastest lap. I assume using the rewind would stop me from getting a fastest lap anyway, it must default. Over the back. Definitely was in my way there. That's it. We go for the flag, and that's it. Our first one. Prepare to drive. Lovely, got a trophy as well. Oh, when we got fastest lap. I don't know how. I thought we were yellow in the first 2 sectors.
Gotta say, it's been another good day for Connor Sport today. A string of positive performances recently has seen them establish themselves well and truly ahead of the midfield.
Yeah, they're in the top 3 now, Crofty. A great season so far, and I've been really impressed with both Mayer and Jackson.
I don't think you're the only one there, Ants. We'll be watching their season with interest. And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. So congratulations then to Connor Sport, your race winners today.
Good job, Callie. Top of the podium. Team's happy. All these people wearing red are happy. Oh, I suppose we're in all around me. Cheers, everybody. So who's that from Connor Sports with me?
Callie, quite a fierce battle with Max out there today. How did you find going up against him in a situation like that?
So he's the best, it's always going to be a challenge. I relish being able to bring the fight to him, or it's not about him. It's not about him really, is it? But let's say we relish bringing the fight to him.
Yeah, if you push hard enough, I mean, even the best drivers can crack.
Okay, good
Max
reputation.
is obviously
That's
great,
good.
but if you keep the pressure on every lap, eventually that's going to pay off. And I'm not about to give anyone an easy time out there, least for him.
You're now third in the constructors. That's the best performance we've ever seen from Connor Sport. So what do you put it down to?
So many things. So the team, the drivers, Casper. Oh. You don't want to go the drivers. You want to sound modest. The team or Casper? Who do we think? Let's go for the whole team.
Yeah, I attribute it to the team as a whole. Everyone talks about the drivers, but it's really good to remember that we're all in this together. The engineers, the mechanics, strategists, every single person at Connor Sport is giving it their all, working harder than ever, and I think the results are starting to show that.
So do you feel like you're sending a message to the rest of the grid with these kinds of results?
Yeah, we want to compete.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. Connor Sport still have this reputation as a new team or a small team, but we're so much more than that. We're here to compete with the best in the world. On our day, we can beat anybody on the grid, and so far this season, we're proving that.
You tell him, Callie. Let's go.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
No, the fact it said you're with Callie for the whole chapter, I assume there's a couple more races at least. Right post-race. An instant between her and Verstappen. Aside, she put in a big performance, salvaging the race, and another good finish for Connor Sport.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yes.
Devon.
Hey, Dad. Just congratulating the guys on a job well done.
There was no time for that. We all did well. How are preparations coming on for Monaco?
I'm sure everything's in hand.
Listen, Devon. We don't have time to rest on our laurels. I want the race data analysed and full diagnostic reports on Casper's desk before we begin packing down. Listen, you've dropped the ball on this one.
Just
you
one.
cannot take your foot off the gas, not when Connor Sport is this close to success. I expect you to take charge. Show the team what a leader is.
Yeah, well, it's a bit difficult, that, Dad. I'm team liaison. Basically, I pass notes between departments. Not exactly leadership material, is it?
Devon,
Good point.
you have got to focus
It's
on
more
the
than a
bigger
title.
picture. Casper.
Davidoff. Devon, can you give us a minute? Just need to talk to your father.
Yeah, sure thing, boss. I'll just go and liaise, yeah?
Davidoff, why so full on?
Just trying to motivate him, is all. He needs to stay focused.
Yeah, I'm talking about the team. They've just had a fantastic result, and you're... Just give them some space to simmer down, to celebrate.
Of course. You're right. But we cannot lose momentum now, Casper. Everything must be in its place.
What are you planning?
What do you mean?
I've seen that face before. I mean, whatever it is, just keep me informed. I don't want any nasty surprises.
I'm just looking out for my family, that's all.
Okay.
What do we think? Check the news. Sorry, I was just reading that without speaking.
Hi.
Callie, sorry to miss the debrief. What a race.
Yeah, thanks.
Listen, let me take you out for dinner to congratulate you.
What? One of you and Aiden's little soirees? No, thank you.
Hey, don't be like that, California. You're always welcome. I always invite you and you always say no.
You invited me once in Monaco when I found out you were going without me.
That was just a misunderstanding.
In fact, I think it was Aiden who invited me.
I'm not getting into this. Look, are you coming or not?
Dad, I'm sure you mean well, but the last time we tolerated each other long enough to eat a meal, you spent the whole evening telling me to sit up straight. I could do without the stress. I just want to relax. I just want to enjoy my evening without feeling you're judging me all night.
Fine. I'm sure you'll have a perfectly good time on your own.
Yeah, I kind of feel for him as well there. It's a tough one. Devon Butler, not bad. Phil Paget, engine supplier, so they getting their reliability ready for Baku. And let's get, oh, who's Evelyn?
Mum.
She answers. I finally got through. Congratulations, Cal. What a race that was.
Yeah, thanks. You'll never guess. Dad invited me to dinner to congratulate me.
Well, I'm sure that'll be fun.
Yeah. I, politely declined.
Oh, and I'm sure that didn't annoy him at all.
Everything I do annoys him.
Oh, just ignore him, Cal. He's an old man trying to clear his guilty conscience.
Hard to ignore him. I work for him now.
Oh, that's true, but you just do you. You don't owe him anything.
Thanks, Mum. I should go.
Absolutely. Congrats again. Bye.
So yeah, that was chapter 1, and we are going to go to the next chapter in the next episode. Thanks for joining, and yeah, if you've got any pointers, tips, anything like that, drop it in the chat. I will probably have done chapter 2 by the time chapter 1 goes live, but yeah, anything you can point out, really helpful. And I'll see you all next time. Thanks for joining. Bye.